Today we have the responsibility because we have the challenges that there are attempts to privatize the bank, there are attempts to liberalize the banks. There are attempts to once again hand over the banks to the same private corporate vested interest in our country. आज भी हमारा बजट में सब हम देखा है. The government has announced that more and more private business correspondents will be allowed in the banks. More and more non-banking finance companies will be allowed in our banks. More and more private bank branches will be opened in the rural areas in our country. This is what the government wants to do in the present budget. And if we allow more private branches to go to the rural area, if you allow the non-banking finance companies to go to the rural area, if you allow these private corporate entities to be appointed as the banking correspondents of the public sector banks, they may be able to reach the people here and there, but ultimately we apprehend, we are afraid that the entire rural economy, entire poor people's economy in our country will be captured by the corporate people, the business people and the vested interests. That is why we want to save the public sector banks. That is why we want to strengthen the public sector banks. That is why we do not want the public sector banks to be globalized in the name of global competition. Even today we find, even today morning I was reading in the newspaper that the government wants merger of the banks, even State Bank of India wants merger and consolidation of banks. But I know even in State Bank of India, in which Government Yogi has been working all these years for 38 years. It is one of the wonderful banks in our country. It is a very efficient bank, very strong bank, and it is also a bank which is serving the people of Rajasthan in a more effective way than many other banks. So we are not convinced why this bank should be taken over or closed or taken over by State Bank of India or any other associates. So on all these matters we will have to be fighting in the days to come. And already in the All India Bank Employees Association we have decided here that from next month onward we will be taking more and more nationwide campaign. And in such campaign we need people like Comrade Yogi, because we have seen in all our program, in all our struggles, in all our agitation, in all our campaigns, Comrade Yogi has been in the forefront of all these things, in defending the banks, in fighting for the cause of the people, for people-oriented banking. And that is why we are very proud that Comrade Yogi has retired from the bank. We are proud of his services to our trade union organization. And I am very sure in the days to come that not only Comrade Yogi will continue his contribution to the trade union, he is a role model for all of us. We need more and more people like Comrade Yogi in our All India Bank Employees Association. If today we are paying our best wishes to him, we are today congratulating him and thanking him, I am also very sure we shall take the resolve and pledge and we shall emulate him, we shall follow him, we shall take his example, we shall also try to become comrade like Comrade K Sharma. That will be the richest tribute that will be paid to him, not only by garland. Garland is an expression of love, but I believe that all of us should try to contribute and work like the dedicators.